Alright, and we're recording. Hello everyone. Welcome in. I know the last time I did tier video was the freaking conspiracy theory tier list that I was doing with Cass, but we're doing it again, this time just as a video here on YouTube. And I am here with my friend Poke.
Howdy, howdy.
And, how much do you know about JoJo? I know you said you haven't actually watched it, but you have a general idea about it, yeah?
So, I have seen a video from the content creator How to Beat Anime about the live-action JoJo Bizarre Adventure movie.
There was a live action?
Apparently, there's a live-action.
Oh
And How to
no.
Beat did How to Beat, popular channel from a few years ago, covered a video from it, made a video on it, and I know about maybe 10% of the stuff that was talked about in that video. It's been a few years. And beyond that, just cultural osmosis.
You know what? I think that might be able to do you well enough. So, let's just get right into it. And starting with, what do you think this stand's name is?
Okay. I've seen purple, black, Goku haircut, goatee.
I think the goatee might just be shading.
Eh,
Oh no, he does have like a little bubble on his chin.
there's no way you're starting with Star Platinum. I don't think that's Star Platinum. Isn't Star Platinum like silver? So, I have no idea who this is, but I know there's.
I will tell you this much. This is from the first set of stands, so the names are based on the tarot cards.
Oh, they're based on the tarot cards. Okay, see, I was about to name a band.
No, that doesn't start until part 4, and then it continues all the way through, where it's like band, songs, and albums. But this is from part 3, where they started first with tarot cards, and then later they started using Egyptian gods.
Okay, so which tarot does this guy represent? I'm gonna go with Chariot.
Alright, this is Star Platinum.
Okay, so you did start with Star
I
Platinum.
did start with Star Platinum.
I thought he was like silver.
No.
Okay.
No, he has a very, like, purpley blue color to him. As far as what he can do, he gets more powers later, but he shows up again later on the tier list, so we'll wait until then to talk about those powers. At the current, what he does is he's very precise, he's very fast, and he punches very hard. And that is his thing. He is the most, like, bare bones of stands. He punch real good.
He is the default option for Stan. The guy who made Stan basically went with the no customization on the character creator.
Basically, but he does it in such a way to where it still can overcome most of the more clever stands.
So I'm seeing a 10-pack that just completely defies expectations here. So,
Okay, to be fair, 2 of those 10 are his abs. Or are his pectorals.
sure they are. Anyways.
So, where would you place him? You got classic, A through D, F, and S.
Okay, he looks like the default one. You've told me he's powerful. I know power scaling-wise, he's probably going to be like S tier. But I'm going based purely on, like, design and how much I would want this to be my stand. Honestly, I'm going to put him straight in the middle, C tier.
C tier?
C tier.
Alright. Alright.
Where would you put him?
Personally, for Star Platinum, default start of the series Star Platinum, I can agree I'd go C tier because I like the more creative stands. But I'm sure a lot of people out there will not agree.
Fair enough. Unfortunately for those people, I have not watched JoJo's. Therefore, all of your criticism, or I'm immune to them.
Yeah,
This is
just
my
immune to the criticism.
anti-hater shield right here. Did not watch. Therefore, my opinion is objectively correct.
One thing you should know, only stand users can see other stands.
That's a blatant lie. I see this one right before me right now.
Only stands can hurt stands, except... Okay, that actually you have a good point, because all of these rules get breaking sometimes. But
Big
the...
asterisk.
Yeah, all
things
of...
do the,
As a general rule, only users can see stands, only a stand can hurt a stand, and they manifest near their user. Any harm inflicted on the user will also harm the stand, and vice versa.
Yeah. I think I understand the stand rule set. It's just
There, however, are caveats. A lot of them.
everything has an asterisk. I got you.
Everything has an asterisk. Alright, your next up, what do you think this one's name is?
Okay. For one, you said these are based upon the tarots.
Correct. We're still in the tarot cards at the moment.
Okay, but they aren't named after the tarots.
Some of them they all have the names of the tarots. Like Star Platinum is the star card. This one is most of them in the early was like tarot card color or color tarot card.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm noticing, this guy has a 12-pack. No, this guy also has a 10-pack. This guy has a 10-pack. Flaming legs, chicken head, getting real not macho libre wrestler vibes off him. Pointy shoes. So I'm liking this design a bit more than Star Platinum. It has more going on. But what would I call it? He's orange something. Orange or red. He's orange or red. You know, he is. I like orange strength or something. Red strength. Like that's sort of the vibe I get. I get that this man is the kind of man to suplex his opponents. A very strong man type.
Is that your answer?
Red strength.
So you're not far off. You do have the wrong tarot card.
Okay.
This is Magician's Red.
Okay, hold on. What part of this man is a magician?
Two things. First of all, his ability is he controls fire. That is his big thing, is he controls and manipulates fire. It doesn't have to follow the rules of logic. His fire can rise or fall however he wants. And secondly, his user is a fortune teller.
Okay. I mean, control of fire is like a good ability. It's also kind of basic.
Very basic. A lot of the early stands were a lot more basic.
Yeah.
But they do get more interesting as the series goes on.
I put what? Star Platinum and C tier? I think I'm gonna B tier this person.
B tier Magician's Red. Okay, absolutely. Personally, I'd stick him in C tier Wit Star.
That's fair. It's a low B. It's not much better, but it is, there is a
correct.
In my opinion.
Okay, this next one is where things do get a little more weird.
Oh god, we're 3 in. Okay.
Not a lot more weird. It just immediately breaks one of the 3 rules.
It's JoJo's. If it's weird by JoJo's standard, I don't know what to perceive.
Okay, here you go. This is the stand.
Hold on. What? Let me zoom in. What? Okay.
For chat, I've posted an image of
what I'm doing.
Hermit Purple coiled around Joseph's hand, but the hand is not there, so it's just a broken set of purple vines.
Okay, when you say they're based off the tarot cards, is it
Yes.
just the major arcana?
Yes, it's just the major arcana.
Okay,
Yeah, there's no, like, Nine of Pentacles.
okay, cool. I'm gonna go with. Let's see, they're thorns. I imagine they attack by like wrapping around people. Um, Hanging Violet.
Hanging Violet. Ooh, that is a cool name. That is a really cool name, but no. This is Hermit Purple.
Hermit. You know what? Hermit was my second guess. Never would have thought they would have just went with purple. I almost guaranteed it would have been violet, but fair. So
This
Hermit makes.
it is almost never used in combat.
Oh yeah, I can't.
It
In a world like JoJo's, where everyone has super strength, everyone has like these invisible creatures, I doubt thorns are gonna do much.
so first of all, it manifests around his hand. Belongs to Joseph Joestar, Old Man Joseph. And it appears coiled around his hand. At the start of the series, the way it works is he has to use it to smash a 900 yen camera, I believe it was, and it would produce a picture that was like divination. He did stretch it out and use it to coil around a few things in the past, but never as like a combat technique. It was always more about traversal.
He and Indiana Jones's.
Oh, he is very Indiana. Hold up, let me give you a full picture of Joseph Joestar.
Is this the one that partners with Speedwagon? Like they're in the desert.
They're in the desert. I don't think Speedwagon shows up in the desert though.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, his fit is very Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I think I've seen a picture.
Hold up. Old Man Joseph Joestar. Here he is. This is the stand user.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
Later in the series, he does figure out that he doesn't actually have to destroy camera, and he can just set his hand on a TV to do some divination.
Okay, so we have Star Platinum in C tier. We have. Oh, I'm already forgetting this guy's name.
Magician's Red in B.
Magician's Red, and we have the Purple Hermit.
Yep.
Honestly, there's not much design here. Like, it's cool. It has utility powers. I would not want. If I had to choose between divination powers and the ability to like
Firebend.
someone with thorns versus just being really strong, I think I'm going really strong. This is gonna be my first D tier.
Alright, well, to be fair, everything's your first everything so far.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is my first below Star Platinum. I should be clear.
Fair enough. Alright, now we're back on track.
Also, I want to point out, first stand I see without abs. Gotta respect that.
The next one also doesn't have abs. But it is, man-shaped. What do you think this is?
Oh, this looks like a Super Sentai character. Okay. We've got green. Okay. My first thought went Verdant, so it's no way it's Verdant. So it's Super Sentai. It's an armor. I have 3 in mind right now. I'm going to go Green Justice.
Green Justice.
Yep.
That is really cool sounding. No, this is Hierophant Green.
You know what? That makes sense. There's like an eye in his chest. That kind of makes sense. Okay.
His ability, he has 2 main abilities. The first one is he's kind like unravel and be kind of long and spindly string.
I can see that.
The first time we see him, he's using that to be, like, inside of a woman, puppeteering her. The other one is, so his skin is actually translucent except for the, like, the white parts, and all the green is inside of him. And he has an ability where he sprays it out in between his hands and launches emeralds that rip and tear through normal stuff pretty easily. And he calls it his Emerald Splash.
That is a shotgun.
Yes, he has a shotgun.
The stand has a shotgun.
The stand has a shotgun. And his first thing is nothing can block the Emerald Splash, which immediately gets blocked by Star Platinum.
Okay.
To which he then becomes a team member. He then is immediately made part of the team.
Elijah's he can't cheese the boss, joins the boss. Okay. Design-wise, I do think he has more going on than Star Platinum. And the power set seems really cool. Is he cooler than generic fire powers? I think you're actually right. I think we moved generic fire powers down to C, and we put him in B tier. Seeing a bit more of how this is going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, some of these stands are directly the worst and harmful to their user in the future.
Oh, great. Great. Yeah, no, I would want the ability to shotgun emerald and, like, puppeteer people more than I would want generic firepower number 7.
Makes sense. Low-key, of the actual, like, main team, I would say Hierophant Green is, like, my second favorite.
I will say, design-wise, he might move up. The design is growing on me because I'm comparing him to, like, friggin' Power Rangers, and that he's got some designs there that I am.
Oh yeah, the design is immaculate.
His shield around his chest is really just like, that's cool.
All right. Next up, this guy.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Immediately thing I notice, he doesn't have a 10-pack yet.
In his defense, his body is a midriff.
Look, I'm just saying, needs to work out more.
If the plating went all the way down, he might have a 10-pack or more.
Look, shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. This man only has 8 pectorals. Need to get those numbers up. I'm noticing the spikes. Okay, this guy's giving me very machine. Silver Chariot.
Holy shit! Yeah, no, that's the name. It is Silver Chariot.
Okay, so I'm guessing he has like movement speed powers. He's like a dex build. Probably can get people places fast.
He is very fast. He's not really transport. He's a fencer. You'll notice he has a rapier.
Oh yeah,
he is a high-speed swordsman. His like ultimate technique is he sheds his armor, losing defense, but becomes even faster and makes like after-image clones of himself.
Okay.
But for the most part, his power is he is fast and he cuts.
I really like this design, but his power seems so basic.
Oh, it is very basic in power, but the design is on point.
The design is on point, but I'm doing this based on how much I would want them as my stand. From my understanding, this stand does next to nothing for you. So
I mean, most of these are combat stands, and this guy's combat is he is extremely fast and he slices things up.
Well, he's really strong, so he could like.
Let me put the speed in perspective for you. This man cut a beam of light as it was jumping between mirrors.
JoJo's, what's wrong with you? There's like 3 things wrong with that sentence.
It'll make sense later.
Anyway, C tier.
C tier?
We'll put him above Star Platinum.
All right.
below generic
We'll
fire.
put him above Star Platinum, but below general standard fire.
Yes.
All right. So, all right. All right. Now for the last of Team Joestar. This is.
Look, I'm just saying, as far as this team goes, the freaking Hermit is getting hard carries right now. Like,
Oh yeah, the Hermit is not a combat stand. He is an old man, and he uses it to get information.
Yep.
His stand is mostly there to help drive the plot by telling us what the big bad's up to.
Ah, he's Zordon. Got it.
Yeah. This is the final stand of Team Joestar, and it is the most bizarre looking one so far.
No. Okay, hold up. Hold up.
This one, there is no color to his name. He was introduced later in. So it is just the name of this card.
Okay, here's what I'm noticing. Um, he has wheels on his back, claws on his front. There's like almost a Native American theming around the top. But the design seems very almost mechanical, random. Would they give an RNG to the main team? I'm a lock in. This is the Wheel of Fortune.
It is not.
Okay, it's not the Wheel of Fortune.
This is the Fool. And before I tell you what it does, I'm going to show you the stand user.
Oh, the Fool, it's almost... JoJo, what the heck?
This is Iggy.
This is Persona.
Now,
They're just Persona.
the stand, however, is very cool. It has the power to control sand.
You know what? In a desert setting,
He was introduced in the second half of this season. But yeah, he shows up and they use him to control the sands. He dies very quickly.
they killed the dog?
I mean, they might not be the right word.
Yo, frickin' yo. Okay. Cool.
I will tell you
So,
that he is not the only dog casualty in this show.
God dang it, Dio. Okay. So, here's the vibe I'm getting. When he can control sand, is that sand in all its form? Like, can he control glass?
We've never seen him control glass, but it's never said that he couldn't. But I wouldn't make the assumption that he can. A lot of what we do see him do is use sand to make hard constructs around him for protection. And we've seen him make wings out of sand to allow his stand to glide for an amount of time.
You know what? If the stand user wasn't an actual dog, I think the stand could be cracked. Control of any element, it's going to be cracked. Fire's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put this in B tier. But below our
Hierophant green.
B tier. Yeah, below the green.
All right. We are now out of the team. We are now entering the Villain of the Week era. What do you think of... Let me grab his image. This is the first one where I'm using the manga instead of the anime for the image.
Oh no.
Just because it looks better to me.
Oh, okay. Oh. I think I actually know this one. This is The World.
Zawaldo! Yes, it is. This is Dio Brando's stand.
Yeah, this is...
We don't actually see this one until the very end of the series.
Yeah, this is, from my understanding, the most broken thing it like breaks universes, yeah.
No, it stops time.
Yeah, which Dio mostly uses to what? Steamroller people?
He does do that. He does do that once, but he also used it to stop time, move someone back to the bottom of the stairs as they're walking up, go back to the top of the stairs to pose, and then resume time. And he does that like 3 times just for the aura.
Okay. Toss.
Uh, in addition to the time stop, it has all of Star Platinum's abilities. It is fast, strong, precise. The main thing Dio does is stop time and like throw knives at people, and then after they leave them, they kind of slow down until they stop in time, and then time resumes and they just kind of impale people at point blank.
So this is like the stand of stands.
This is the big bad of Part 3.
Right. Might be a cop-out answer, but you know, I think there's going to be the deciding factor here. I need to find another picture of the world.
Oh yeah, let me grab you another picture of him.
I need one where he's looking straight at the camera.
You're not gonna see that a lot, but there are some.
I'm noticing. In pretty much every depiction, significantly less abs than most of the other contenders. I am going to go ahead and rate this guy a tier.
This would be the most. This would be the best image.
Hold up, do an account. Okay, 10-pack in this picture. 10-pack. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead.
Also, the lats. The lats on this man. Said A tier?
A tier.
That's appropriate. There's definitely not yet, but there are some stands in the future that definitely get insane, even compared to that. All right. Now, this disgusting thing. What do you think this is called? We're back on having names with the cards, or colors with your card.
Okay. So this guy's either brown or blue. If it wasn't already used, I would automatically expect Hermit. So, what has been used? The Black Death.
Black Death. Oh, that is interesting. That it's not Black Death. This is Tower of Grey.
This man is brown and blue.
Look, not all of them are going to be great. Tower does kind of work because it's used by serial killer and it's responsible for multiple mass deaths, which the tower is a symbol of ruin and destruction.
Okay, but why is it an insect though?
So the power, it has 2 powers. It's extremely fast, and its tongue is a fucking needle. And the way the stand user uses it is they get on planes, and then they just have it fly in a straight line, ripping through people's heads and collecting tongues.
So, his powers are, it can fly.
It can fly, it's fast, it's very small, so it's hard to see and hard to hit. It's about the size of an actual beetle.
Okay. That's not helpful. I am a normal dude. I'm gonna be honest, F tier. I don't vibe with it.
F tier.
Game is dumb.
Okay.
F tier.
The next one looks a lot cooler. I looked. I cannot find one where you get a straightforward look of his chest. At least not a good look.
Well, in absence of abs, I'm gonna count the number of eyes. So.
Yeah, the number of eyes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 sets of what I'm calling eyes. Little slits on its body.
Oh, I did find it. Okay, I found an image of him straight on. There are no abs.
No abs? No abs.
Smooth.
Okay.
He is smooth.
Alright. Blue isn't his name, yes? This isn't some dumb, like...
Yes, his blue is in his name.
Okay. Temperance blue.
Temperance blue. No.
Okay.
This is a dark blue moon.
Moon was one of my choices.
I think the idea they were going for when they named this one was the moon controls the tide and it's a water stand.
Yeah. So, automatically, we're getting the elemental buff there.
It doesn't actually control water. Its abilities is at least not. It doesn't control water via like water bending. It does move fast enough to create currents, and it does use that to like create a ripple, tidal or whirlpool. But it itself doesn't. It gives its stand user the ability to breathe underwater, and it can shed its scales, which are like razor sharp, and just kind of leave them in the water. So the big thing that it does that traps the main team is it creates a whirlpool after baiting one of them into the water, and just fills the whirlpool with these razor sharp scales.
So he makes a blender.
He makes a fucking blender.
Here's the thing. B tier, and it's not... For one, this is design. I would be very happy to have the thing around. But. Breathing underwater is dope. Which is more than, like, Star Platinum gives you. So, just having that extra ability to breathe underwater, I think it's gonna keep me there, and all stands are fast and strong, so...
You would think that. That is not the case. They are not all fast and strong.
Dude, the insect was fast enough to rip people's heads off. There ain't no way that this thing isn't at least stronger than a guy.
In the water, he is strong, and in the water, he is faster than even Star Platinum. But only when in the water.
Is he faster than a guy on land?
He's about the same. About a normal guy's speed on land.
You know what? I can breathe underwater. B tier.
Do you like it more or less than the Fool? And or Hierophant Green?
I like him less than Hierophant Green.
Water breathing or sand bending?
I think water breathing. Like 70% of the world's ocean.
Fair enough.
Water breathing.
Okay. Okay, I can't believe we're here already. Can't believe we're already at this one. This one breaks one of the rules immediately. In that normal people get to see this stand.
My man, that's a boat.
Yes, it is. There's no color on this one. There is just a name, just a card.
Bodie McFocus. That is... okay, share has already been taken. Hold on, let me zoom in. Are those cannons or cranes?
Cranes.
Okay, so
This is a freight.
shipping.
This is a freighter.
Okay. Okay. Just name, no. I'm going to go. It was wrong last time. Temperance.
Still no. This is strength. It's yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the user.
What the heck, Please tell me that is a monkey. That is a ship captain.
It is an orangutan.
That is
It is an orangutan. Uh, are you really a captain if you're the only one on the boat?
that makes you captain by default. Yes.
So his stand is what is known as a bound stand, which means the stand itself cannot exist without binding to something else. That massive freighter was a little dinghy, and then he used his stand, and it became the big boat, and he can control every inch of the ship.
He is the ship. He is the crew. Honestly, just a boat. Just a boat.
It is a boat that he can control every part of and pass through easily.
So
Like, he walks
if I
through the
have this
walls of
problem,
his own boat.
This is S tier.
This is S tier.
I want this.
I agree. Well, I would say A tier personally, but it is really good. And if it wasn't used by a literal monkey, which it was a smart monkey but dumb for a person, it would be really fucking cool.
Dude, I don't think you understand. This is a house.
This is a house. That is true.
This is a house. You were asking a Gen Zer, a millennial.
Would you like to have a house?
Do I want to have a house? The answer is yes.
Do you want to have a house and an easy way to travel?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't even need gas. You just go.
I'm be honest, I'd probably quit my job if I got the stand.
Honestly?
Forget the world, forget time stop, forget super speed, give me the house.
Okay. What do you think this stand is called?
That little person at the bottom.
That is not the stand user. It is part of the stand's abilities.
So it is part of the stand, it's like a summon or something.
That's a way to put it, yeah.
I'm seeing there's no body on this one.
Correct.
So
You can see the whole stand right now.
Yeah, yeah. That gives me a very... In fact, there's two. So I'm torn between either... Oh, this is like a steel color. This is like gray. Grayish green.
I can tell you right now, you're never going to guess the color.
I'm going to say it is the hanging gray.
Do you want to keep that when remembering that you had the Tower of Gray?
You know what? Is it one color per?
Yeah, we don't see we don't see any repeat colors.
Okay. Okay. No repeat colors. So green's also off the table. That's like my two best guesses right there. I need to know, is that a face upon the little person?
Yes.
Not like a torso.
It has a face on the little person.
Okay.
I'll get you an image of just the doll. That's the little person.
That's a doll.
Yeah, when you can see it clearly, you can tell.
This is the Jade Empress.
Jade Emperor. Ooh, that is cool. That would be so cool. Unfortunately, it is still wrong. This is Ivory Devil. There's the doll.
Okay, if I could have seen that doll's face, I would have...
I was getting the image before you named it. I was getting the image.
Okay.
This stand is weird. We actually only ever see the doll of the stand. We don't ever actually see the big body. At least it's not from what I can remember. The way it works is First, the stand user has to feel extreme hatred and a need for just vengeance against the target. And then the stand possesses something, and in the show what we see it possess is that doll, and it uses that to viciously hunt and try and punish whoever the user had that vendetta against. It is an automatic stand. The stand user doesn't have to be around to use it. They can just be gone.
This is Cognito Hazard Annabelle. Okay. Cool design. Cool design.
But you're not a very hateful person.
You're right. I'm not. I'm not. I'm putting it in D tier.
Above or below Hermit Purple?
You know what? Hermit Purple gets to be above this.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we're on to the last one that has a color in the name. And in this one, you get to see the user and the stand at the same time, I believe.
Interesting. Golden Emperor.
Ooh. Do you want to explain your reasoning for that one?
So, from what I'm seeing, this guy's like golden. His entire thing is like his stand is like basically forming almost a suit around him. It's like coming out of him and around him. The guy, the user, is getting powered up by the stand. The stand itself is probably like just a buff or something. So the Emperor probably just makes whoever is the wielder the guy.
You're not far off. So this is Yellow Temperance. And it does a couple of things. It does wrap around the user. But what he uses it to do is he can then use that to take on the appearance of anyone. And
Shape-shifting, okay.
yes, shape-shifting, but there's more. When Star Platinum punches this stand, it doesn't actually do any damage. It just gets on his hand, and then it will not come off, and begins like slowly eating away at him.
Is that something that's like actively controlled by the guy, by the wielder?
I mean, he can always dispel the stand if he doesn't want it on him. Like, stand users can dismiss their stand at any time.
So, shape-shifting and protective abilities.
Yeah.
Specifically other stand users.
The weakness is water. Because water, like, dilutes it and makes it permeate.
Yeah, discorporates.
Yeah.
Live life without going into large bodies of water.
And keep in mind, that's just
basically
the large body of water thing's only if you're like fighting and you need to keep the stand up. Like he himself can still go in the water.
Honestly, wait, hold on. This wrapped around your body. Stands can't really be harmed by non-stand users. This basically makes you immortal. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put this in A tier. I'm gonna put this. Oh.
Like outside of a combat scenario, this is like a beautiful stand.
Yeah, A tier. A tier.
All right, A tier. Above or below the world?
I'm trying to debate that right now. Is time stopping more important to me than just like an everything proof shield that can make you look like your ideal self? I'm gonna be honest. I'm putting it above the world.
Oh, okay.
Nothing good can ever come from time stopping. So.
I mean, there is definitely some good you can do with time stop.
I didn't say there wasn't anything good you can do. I said nothing good comes from it. It just causes problems.
I mean, only because people that use it usually end up using it for selfish nonsense. Like, you could use this stand to, like, briefly stop time and save a pedestrian in the middle of the street from being hit by a car.
I get that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. This is above. This is above the world.
Okay. We are no longer using. There will no longer be colors in the names for the rest of the tarot cards.
Okay. Has death been taken yet?
We have not used death.
Okay, so that's like my leading option. I see it has like a machine brain. Uh, I'm getting very mummy vibes from this guy. Got like the nose, the absolute snoz. I'm looking that up.
The schnoz.
He's either death or judgment. I'm gonna go with death. He
So,
looks too much like a mummy not to not be dead.
so this is the Hanged Man.
I don't see it.
Eh. So what this stand does is it is made of light. It exists within reflective surfaces. It bounces between them to travel, which allows it to travel very far away from its stand user. And if it attacks a reflection, it harms the target of the reflection. And this was the beam of light that I was saying Polnareff managed to cut once he figured out how it worked. Any reflection is fair game. He hides inside of someone's eyeball. Like the reflection on the eye.
That's a sort of creepy.
Oh, it's very creepy.
Okay.
And the stand user himself is awful, but we're not ranking stand users here.
No, that's not what I would want them to stand. C tier.
C tier?
I could see some uses for him.
Okay, but where amongst the C tier?
The bottom.
Bottom of the C tier.
Yeah, because he's made of light, and he's sort of like an offensive one. I don't see him being very useful compared to just a guy.
That's accurate. The next one is interesting. Again, it's a very offensive one, but I would say it's more useful than the Hanged Man.
That is a gun.
That is a gun.
That I could go down to Walmart and get that.
Not this gun. So what do you think this stand is called?
This is either going to be death or justice. Because that's like the two. That's the two that this could be, depending on the political views of the author. Death.
So this is Emperor.
Is the author American?
The user is. The stand user certainly is. His name is Whole Horse, and he's a cowboy. So
You know what? An American calling this thing Emperor? Yep, that track.
he can manifest the gun at any time, and even after he fires it, he can manipulate the trajectory of the bullets.
But it is just a gun.
It is still just a gun, but it's a gun that could shoot a stand.
Why would I want to shoot a stand?
It is. I would tell you, it is canon that in the series, stand users are naturally drawn towards each other. So the odds are you will encounter other stand users, and for whatever reason, a vast majority of stand users tend to be awful. Not all, but a considerate chunk. So you're either going to become best friends with whoever you meet, or they're going to try and kill you for one reason or another.
Okay, in all fairness, having a stand, that's entire thing is, oh, I'm mad at my clerk, and therefore it possesses a shopping bag and tries to suffocate the clerk when I leave. It is sort of understandable, but why stand users are the way they are.
I mean, yes, most of them aren't like that, although a lot of the powers do suck as far as that goes.
So I'm gonna say this is like D tier.
D tier.
Mainly because I still have to shoot the stands.
Correct, you still have to pull the trigger, and then after the bullet leaves, you have to make a conscious choice about where the bullet is going.
Yeah, no, what's that gonna do against the boat?
That is true. I mean, if you find the gorilla and shoot the gorilla,
Why would I want to shoot the gorilla?
oh, all right. Oh, this fucking thing. Oh, I hate this stand. Why are you making me do this?
You're making me do this. What do you mean?
Not you. Talking about the mangaka that made this fucking series. What do you think this is called as soon as it sends?
What am I looking at?
You're looking at a small woman growing out of someone's arm.
Okay. So, firstly, before anything, I don't care. F tier. F tier. Put it below the button. And I'm gonna call this the lovers because it grows out of a person's arm.
Oh, that would have made more sense than what they did end up calling the lovers. But no, this is Empress.
F tier. F tier. Willing to bet he grows out of the arm and starts giving you commands.
No, she grows out of your arm, and then the stand user kind of can speak through her and control her, and she can use that to try and kill the target. Because now your enemy stand is just growing out of your fucking forearm, or wherever the fuck the like boil gets planted. Because it starts out as a little boil and it grows over time.
So the only way to use the stand is to give the stand to the opponent, and then let the opponent have a boil grow on them. Yeah, no, this is F tier. You get a tier lower for this, because like this seems like worse than the.
All right, we're gonna add garbage. We're gonna add a garbage tier. We're gonna add a garbage tier, and it'll be black. Why is the text in gray when the... Make it gray so it's more visible. There. We got a garbage tier for the Empress.
Empress tier. That is the Empress tier.
Empress.
I don't think I'm gonna get anything worse than that.
You might.
Oh no.
There's some stuff later that's fucking just awful. Oh, is there not a good angle image of this stand on here? Okay, let me grab some from the normal web.
Well, let me do a quick check on the Empress. I am only seeing 4 abs on the Empress. Still F tier.
Alright, I gotta grab a different image because the wiki doesn't have a good image of this stand. I have to find a good image. That's a pretty good image.
Is that a car?
That is a car. This stand is similar to Strength, but instead of a boat, it's a car.
So we're already at minimum B tier. We're already at minimum B tier. Does it require gas?
No, and you can shoot gas out of it like bullets.
Would you say shoot gas like bullet? What do you mean by that?
The stand can fling droplets of gasoline out of it at the speed of a bullet that can pierce the skin.
Not how. Okay, JoJo's, I will believe you.
I think they were working on the idea of like water cutters, where if it's moving fast enough, it can cut through steel.
This is the Wheel of Fortune.
This is the Wheel of Fortune.
So, this is 100% the Wheel of Fortune.
This is the Wheel of Fortune.
So, but it can shoot gas.
it can shoot its gas like bullets, and it's a car that you have complete control over. But you have to already own a car for it to bind to.
Okay, that's fine. Can you control the speed at which it shoots gas?
Yeah, I would assume.
S tier. S tier.
S tier with the boat. Above or below the boat? Huh?
Above the boat.
Above the boat. Yeah, it's we spend more time on land than at sea.
So here's the thing. For one, emergency help. I would still prefer the boat, but in terms of the good you could do with infinite gas, cool. Start a gas station, give out gas for free. And when the U.S. government comes to try and take me, I'll just get into my indestructible car.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. So, S tier above boat. That there just probably. That there is.
All right. What do you think the name of this one is?
Okay. So I'm seeing a skull face. I'm seeing a crown, which makes me think this is the Emperor. Alternatively, it's Death. So I'm gonna go Emperor.
Well, we've already had Emperor. That was the gun.
That Emperor?
The gun was Emperor.
Why is it that Emperor? We've had Emperors, we've had Emperor, we've had Hierophant. I have not had Lovers. Chariot, yes. Strength, yet. Hermit, yes. Wheel of Fortune, yet. I'm gonna go with Death. Is this Death?
This is not. This is Justice.
So let me guess the storyline.
Okay.
Justice is like a cloud, is like an airborne illness stand that is, from what I'm seeing, consuming a factory or maybe a city district that is deemed by the stand user to have wronged them in some way.
Okay, so you're not super far off. It is an airborne. It is the stand manifests as a mist. And what it does is if it gets into like a small cut on your arm, it becomes a massive hole and they can puppeteer you through it.
This seems like a worse version of the green guy.
Except this one can control an entire city worth of people at once. And the plotline was the stand user of Justice is the mother to the stand user of the Hanged Man. And after the team beats the Hanged Man, she decides to get Justice on the team and tortures an entire city to do it.
See, if Justice wasn't wielded by crazy people, like if half these stands are wielded by crazy people.
For real.
I'm going to put Justice in C tier.
C?
But I'll put it on top of C tier.
Okay.
Like, the idea of airborne guy is cool.
Alright, what's
The
next?
opposite. I'm not interested in the stuff he's selling.
Oh. These guys look gross, but they're not terrible. They're kind of cool.
Okay.
What do you think this one's name is?
Okay, so I'm seeing like a robot dude. And is that like a worm he is handling?
That is a nerve.
A nerve. Oh, so this guy's tiny. This guy's like microscopic.
Yeah, this thing's tiny.
Alright, so we're losing points there, but maybe he can turn it around.
I'll go and tell you some of the powers since you already started guessing. Because he's weaker than any other stand, he can travel way farther away from his stand user. That's kind of like the general rule is if a stand's powerful, it has to stay close.
Okay.
There's more to him, but we'll save that for after you guess his name.
The thing I can think of is going to be the lovers, because he's going to be like protecting hearts or whatever.
You are right. This is Lovers.
Yeah. Okay.
The way the stand user using it, and I think the main thing is just that it's tiny and thus can get inside the body. The way the stand user uses it is he implants it in someone on the team and then is like, haha, if you hurt me, the stand is now going to cause you to suffer the same damage. And that goes for if any of them hurts me, you're going to suffer the damage as well. Because they're going to cause all the pain by fucking with your nerves.
Hearing its power set. If I was a smarter person, this would be higher tier.
Oh yeah, no, a doctor using this?
Yeah. Give it to a doctor. We're looking at an S tier right here. But
Send it in there, just snip out the cancer lump.
For me, I still think with proper guidance. Like, if I got this stand, it would change my life, because I would just start learning. I would start learning how to be a better
doctor.
medic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put it in A tier. I think, the ability to send this inside of people is going to be helpful.
Is that better or worse than Time Stop?
Worse than Time Stop. Just
okay.
Because I am not trained like that, and I'm obviously not trained in time stopping.
Okay, you're gonna have a very easy time guessing the name of this stand.
Okay.
Some tells me you might even get it right away.
That's the sun.
That's the sun, baby.
Tell me its power is that it has a deadly laser.
No, it's kind of. Its power is that it's literally just a giant fireball in the sky.
We have one of those called the sun.
Yeah, but now imagine the sun was not nearly as hot as the proper sun and way closer.
Why would I want? Like, okay, does the sun affect non-stand users as well?
Oh yeah, no, it's like a blistering heat wave.
I don't want that.
As a good person, you wouldn't. As a terrible person, It's hilarious because the way the episode goes is the crew is having a fucking meltdown and have to take a shade under a rock. And everyone starts thinking they're losing their mind because of this massive fireball in the sky because they can't find the stand user. And then they just break out laughing because they realize there's that rock there, but also that rock's over there. And it turns out the stand users just kick back behind a mirror with fans and a soda, letting the sun do all the work.
This is D tier. There's no design here. It's the sun.
It's the sun. That is the gimmick. It's so dumb.
Do I want to turn a place into Colorado during the summer? No, not really.
Okay, this one, there is something added on to the name of the stand other than just the card, but it's not a color, it's a number.
I think we only have one left.
No, there is, this one and two more that'll have, card names.
Okay, right.
This and then two more.
Right, okay. This is... the fact there's a number involved.
I mean, you can kind of guess what the card is very easily.
Obviously, this is death. Now I'm trying to figure out...
What number would you associate with death?
Like, 0 comes to mind. 100 comes to mind. 3... I'm gonna say death 0.
This is Death 13.
Oh, so it's just... Okay, it's just the number for death. Got it.
It's also, Friday the 13th. Unlucky 13.
Yeah. I guess.
So this stand is wielded by an infant.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
And its ability is it creates lucid dreams that it has complete control over in its target. And if you die in the dream, you actually just fucking die.
Is this one that does its stuff passively?
No, the stand user does control it.
This is B tier. High B.
I should say, the benefit is if you did not already have your stand summoned when you went to sleep, your stand will not exist in the dream world.
This is still high B tier.
Uh,
Just
Not
give
you as in
anyone-
the user of this stand, you as in anyone trapped in the dream.
Yeah. So here's a good thing. I'm not someone trying to kill anyone.
Correct. You could use
is
this to give all your best friends sweet dreams.
No, lucid sweet dreams. With the
Fuck.
only thing
Okay,
is
so
like-
tabletop.
Yeah. This is every DM's dream right here.
We just have fucking mass nap time whenever we have our D&D sessions.
Yeah, this is being able. The only thing is you could not kill anyone, which
You cannot kill anyone who is a PC or DM. Because you can create NPCs within the dream that are fair game.
oh, that makes it even better. Yeah, if it's fully lucidity, this is like high B, low A.
Well, it's full lucidity for the the person with this stand. Everyone else is just kind of stuck in here until you let them out at your whim.
Okay, cool. This is high B tier.
High B tier.
The
Above
only
Hierophant?
caveat- Above Hierophant. The only thing is that if they die in the dream, they die for real. And that's like something that would need to be explained and worked around. But this is, the potential here is on point. Also, I like his design.
It is a really cool design.
He reminds me of the Pinheads from that old movie.
He does. Okay, I see it. That's funny. Alright, this is your next one. What do you think this stand's name is? For reference, the only two cards you haven't used are Judgment and Priestess. High Priestess.
This is definitely not the High Priestess. This is Judgment.
This is Judgment. And he's a genie. That is his power. He is a genie.
Oh, hold on. Pause. Key thing right here. I need to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you counting all the, like, gears around the side of his fucking ring as abs?
We are looking at a 30 pack. This is maximum abs. He moves up a tier from wherever I'm starting at.
So this stand's power is he is a monkey's paw type genie. You summon him, you send him towards your opponent, he acts all nice, he's charismatic, he gets them to make wishes, and then he makes those wishes go terribly wrong.
Does he have to make them go terribly wrong?
I mean, I don't think he has to. I think it's because the stand user wanted them dead. It was making him go all wrong. Essentially, it grants wishes, but it does so by shaping Earth, so it's not really granting the wishes.
Oh, so it doesn't even really do it, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this stand's pretty trash.
This is like a D tier stand that gets bumped up to C tier because of the pure app cap.
Bottom of the C tier.
Bottom of C tier.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Ugh, this thing.
Now it's time for High Priestess.
Yep. This, as you have already claimed, is High Priestess.
Okay, so I'm getting very much a ring vibe.
Her powers are she melds into minerals and mineral substances, like metals, and controls them once she's inside of them.
Okay, that's not bad. I can work with that.
Yeah, it's like isolated to a certain object once she's in it, but you just gotta move her to another one.
So...
They fight this one while they're inside a submarine.
what all can she can he like manipulate the object once he's inside?
To an extent, the object kind of becomes her. Like, yeah, when she's in the submarine, she starts, like, crushing it once she has control of it. And then they escape the submarine, and she bonds with a massive chunk of rock and eats them, and they're trapped inside her mouth at that point. Which then they just kind of punched their way out, and once they did, the chick's face was ruined.
So, upon review, I'm gonna also put this in C tier. It has its utility. I am really a big fan of. It can go inside like broken parts of buildings, anything that's like metal, from my understanding.
All right, is it better than Judgment?
Yeah, better than Judgment.
Better than the Hanged Man?
No, we're about the same as Hanged Man, honestly.
About the same as Hanged Man?
Yeah. So those orders can be swapped forever, but I'm seeing very limited utility. C can be used for like. Oh wait, hold on. C could be a building inspector.
Building inspector could be cool.
Yeah, hold on. I'm thinking of that possibility now. You could like get to a place, send her in to start inspecting, like damages to interior structure, and then it's not going to be a great life, but you could use that to make
Money.
a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say C tier, above Hangman.
Above Star Platinum.
No.
Okay.
I think just having a really strong, really fast guy is about as useful as being like an instant radar for when your roof is going to fall in.
All right. Now we're on to the ones that are named after Egyptian gods.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment to just prepare myself for the bullcrap that is JoJo's. Okay, I'm ready.
What is this stand's name?
You're starting me off with just a hand. A hand made from, like, ice.
It is water.
So we're looking at more water powers here.
Correct.
Is it just the god's name?
It is just the god's name.
Okay.
And it does not go over every Egyptian god, because that is a massive list. And I would say this is one of the less known gods. But not like a minor god. It is not Sobek. This is Geb.
Geb's entire thing is Earth, so okay, it has water powers here.
Geb is Earth in the sense of everything below the sky.
Okay, tell me about his power set.
Geb is Earth the way Gaia is Earth. But this guy's power set is... It's a stand that behaves like water, and the stand user is blind and can sense vibrations in the ground. So he uses his stand to attack from really far away, because he can launch it down people's throats or just use it like a water cutter.
So, pocket water cutter is what I'm hearing.
Pocket water cutter.
Does the stand make you blind?
No, the stand user just was blind and could sense the world around him via vibrations in the ground.
I'm going to put water cutter around the same tier as house inspector.
Well, here's the thing. Water cutter, pipe inspector, because you can send it down people's pipes and do plumbing work and clean out pipes.
It's not nearly as important. Like, yes, it's going to be important, but I'm going to put it at the same tier.
Instant plumbing on your toilet.
That is not that big of an issue for me.
You never need toilet paper again because you have a bidet of your own.
I'm good. I'm not using a stand as a bidet.
Alright, so you said
we're good.
Just below the house inspector.
Just below house inspector.
Okay, who is next? Oh, this one. Okay. So this stand, the image is really weird because this stand doesn't manifest. It's more of an ability the stand user has.
Oh, I love those. Okay. What am I looking at? Does this stand just have the ability to drive people mad?
No, this guy is the sand user, and he is actively using it on himself.
Is he stretching out his skin?
He is.
Okay.
You're never gonna guess the name of this one, I'm gonna be honest. It is a really minor god.
No idea. Shoo.
Well, minor as far as people know it. I don't think it's minor within the pantheon. No, this is. I want to say it's pronounced just Noom.
Okay.
Khnum.
Okay.
And the ability is it's another shape-shifting ability, but only the face. And you can only make it look like other people, and you have to be good at shaping your face because you have to do it by hand.
This is D tier.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it better than the sun?
it's about the same as making it warm in Colorado. So, slightly worse. You know what? No, the sun actually has some utility compared to this guy. Like, oh, it's really cold out. Now it's, like, not blistering hot, but, like, warm.
Okay, this one doesn't manifest as a person, and it's one that other people can see.
Okay, okay. Please tell me the entire thing is that it's just a comic book.
Kind of.
Oingo Boingo.
The Oingo Boingo Brother Adventure.
This is going to be like the most busted thing.
The god is a very popular god.
Is this set?
No. Set does show up, but this is not Set.
Okay.
This is Thoth,
Okay, that makes sense.
the god of knowledge. The book tells the future.
So,
The only problem I have with this stand is that the user is a fucking idiot, but to be fair, he's also a child.
it's the hermit. It's the hermit, but you don't have to break a camp.
Oh, let me be clear. When I say the hermit uses divination, I mean like far sight divination, not future sight divination.
Okay. So, this thing can see the future.
Yes.
Seeing the future is such a good ability. Anyone can use this, which honestly might make it lose points. I need to ask a question.
Anyone can see it. Anyone can see it. If you don't know it tells the future, what good is it?
Yeah. Can it be summoned to you?
Yes. He can call it to him at any time.
So I don't need to worry about losing it. I'm gonna put this in high A tier.
High A. Is it better than proper shapeshifting that Temperance gave?
Yes, because... Well, actually, no. Proper shape-shifting, because the sand is around you, you get protected as well. This offers no protection.
Is it better than Time Stop?
Danger. I'm gonna say yes, better than Time Stop.
Okay. But yeah, this one, it doesn't outright protect you, but it does let you dodge the danger.
High A tier. Now, there's an argument to be made where this can get you a house.
This can get you a house, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Winning lottery numbers. However, it itself does not do that. It needs you to go out and get the lottery ticket. You can't just summon a house to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just information. You need to be able to use that information.
Correct.
So it's not as good as, like, infinite gas for the planet. So,
okay. Yeah, I think you'll get this one's name immediately.
that's Anubis.
That's Anubis. So the stand technically belonged to someone who was a blacksmith. A long-ass fucking time ago.
Hold on. Most important thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're back to 10 Pat.
But that blacksmith died, and his stand possessed his tool. So it became a cursed sword, and anyone who uses the sword gets possessed by Anubis.
So, cool sword, possessed by Anubis.
Yes.
That's it?
Yep. The stand user is dead. It's just a sword, and they put it in the path of the team, so that way one of them gets possessed by the sword and uses it to fight the rest of the team.
Is Anubis, like, particularly evil?
I mean,
guess
he's
he
working
fights the
for
rest of
Dio.
the team.
He's working for Dio.
Oh, he's working for Dio. Okay.
He would. Almost everyone here was hired by Dio to fight the main team. They're all greedy
So-
bastards who have been tempted by an evil vampire.
So... This is kind of weird. Am I rating the sword, or am I rating having the ability to give someone a cursed sword and have them be possessed by Anubis?
You're rating the sword.
F tier?
Is it F tier, or do you think it's on par with the wart growing out of someone's arm?
I mean, the wart growing out of someone's arm is, like, disgusting. But this is just, like, actively harmful? Like, I pick up this sword, and then I'm no longer me, and I'm also fighting people I don't have any qualms with. This is, like, F tier.
Not garbage tier, just F tier?
Just F tier.
Okay. Better or worse than Tower of Grey? The dumb beetle.
It's about on par with the dumb beetle.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it lower.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
put it lower.
That checks. Oh, this
So
one
the
was
reason-
weird. Okay, this one's fucking weird.
Okay, show me.
Okay. Hold up.
My brother. That's a power outlet.
Look where it is. It's on a rock. This is a very... Huh?
Does it offer infinite electricity?
It does generate electricity.
Okay. Okay, I'm already seeing a vision here. We are going to go with... Imhotep?
Interesting. I'm gonna tell you now, the name of this god has nothing to do with how this fucking stand works.
Okay, in that case, I have no idea.
This is Bestet,
This is Bastet. Okay.
and what it does is you can manifest the outlet anywhere. And if someone touches the outlet, they get a tiny little shock, and then they become magnetic. And that magnetic force just grows stronger as time goes on.
When you say become magnetic, like, metal is automatically attracted to them?
Metal is attracted to them.
Does it function as a power outlet?
I mean, again, this is one of the things where we never see it used as a normal outlet,
I'm going to assume not. Okay.
but we do see it generate a spark of electricity when it zaps a target, so...
I'm gonna put this in... This all comes down to whether or not you can, like, dispel the effects.
And the only way to do that is by beating the living shit out of the stand user.
Yeah. Stand user can't just turn it off. Okay.
I mean, they can turn it off if you convince them to.
Well, here's the thing.
Or in this
We're
case,
talking
you're the
about-
stand user, so yeah, you can turn it off. You, as the stand user, could turn it off.
D tier. It's not inherently harmful.
Better or worse than face shaping?
Worse than face shaping.
Okay.
I just wouldn't use this power. Like,
Correct.
you can turn someone, you get someone to have metal fly at them. That's not useful. Like, if they could stick to metal, that's one thing. But metal comes to them, and
It sticks to them is important.
the sand sticks to them as well?
No, the metal sticks to them. Like, it doesn't just, now you have a sword, it's, now there's a fucking knife flying at your face.
See, yeah, no. You would use that in, like, a place, and then over time their magnetic abilities would just crush them.
Correct.
Like, the random metal bullcrap. That, no.
Or the way she
No.
does it is she ends
Like,
up hitting two members of the team, so they're drawn to each other and stuck together.
okay, hold on.
And it creates some,
Now-
like, homoerotic scenes, which are hilarious.
That does have counseling benefits. This is basically the get-along shirt. I had not considered that as a possibility.
It is a get-along shirt.
D tier still. D tier.
Does it move up in the D tier any?
No.
No? Okay.
You know what? Yeah, no, I'm not a counselor. But, like, if someone was a counselor, and this is basically a get-along shirt.
Okay, this is another one that's interesting in how it works, and I don't think you would ever use it. But you could for counseling purposes. Or just, you know, punishment. Minor punishment. Non-lethal
Okay,
punishment.
So this thing, like, manipulates shadows. There's weird eyes coming off it. Why is there a guy hanging upside down at the top of this image? JoJo's go to JoJo's, I guess. What god is this? I'm going to say this is... I'm going to say this is Osiris.
No. Osiris is in here later. This is Set. Although,
Interesting. What's his power set?
he's supposed to be Set. They call him Sethin in the show, though, for some reason. I think it's just like a translation issue.
Okay. What's his power set?
So he is the person's shadow. And if the
Okay.
shadow touches if your shadow touches your target, you can de-age them. And then separately, the shadow's alive and can attack things.
When you say de-age,
They get younger.
this is like high A tier.
And how young they get depends on how long they are in the shadow / how long you have it active.
This is high A tier, low S tier.
Yeah. This is, you're annoying me, now you're a baby.
No, you are misunderstanding. So this thing, from my understanding, it de-ages people, meaning it can functionally reverse the effects of aging.
Yeah.
This is the cure for Alzheimer's right here.
Oh shit, you right. This is the cure for Alzheimer's.
This is the cure for Alzheimer's. This is like everything that we have the elderly population currently going through. This
Is
is
it
the cure for that.
Better than shape-shifting goo.
The important thing is this is like my personal list right here.
Right.
Can the shadow protect you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a shield or anything, but it is a guy at your feet who can pop up to defend you.
Okay. I'm going to put it below the goo, but probably like right there is where I'm going to stop. Or
Do you want to put it
because,
above
like,
or below fortune-telling book?
I'm going to put it above fortune telling book.
Okay.
Fortune telling book gives you information. This can actually solve problems. The only thing, like, this is the end of natural death. You have a grandma, you have a granddad that you don't want to lose, and they are okay with it. You just turn them 10 years younger, and then you have 10 more years with them. This is honestly, like, really good. And then there's going to be some moral and ethical questions going forward if you have this. Like, you would basically turn your whole family immortal. Whether or not you should do it. But this is just, like, this is useful. A tier.
Alright. A tier it is. Okay. Here we go. This is an interesting one as far as its abilities.
This one What's up with the 10 packs? Okay.
It's 8 packs, and then the pectorals are immediately adjacent to the pack or to the abs.
That's just part of the pack. That's part of the pack.
Oh.
This is. Is this Ptah?
No.
Okay.
So this is Osiris. And why will make sense when I explain its ability. So the user is a gambler. And the way the stand works is...
I think I've seen this scene. The like, Joseph bets his mother's soul.
Yes.
His own soul.
Yes.
Okay.
So the way the stand works is once the bets are made and you bet souls, it enforces the bet. And can, like, extract a person's soul in the form of a poker chip. However, the drawback is, once it's active, even the user is under that effect. If the user loses the bet, their soul is extracted. Of course, once their soul is extracted, the stand goes away, counts out, the soul is returned, and now they're unconscious. Because it basically can't kill itself that way. It's like a failsafe for the user. Instead of properly killing them, they kind of just go unconscious.
Does it only enforce gambling? Because if so, that is going to be the difference between this thing being like D tier or B tier.
Any bet. It is any bet.
Any bet. It's not
They
any
use
agreement.
They use it in poker, and then but they also use it where guys like, tell you what, $10. That we'll make a bet about which direction these birds are gonna go.
So it is any bet.
Yeah.
That's going to be D tier for me. I can see some use. It was any agreement. We're talking about becoming the world's best lawyer, because you could basically enforce any contract.
Right. But that's not how it works, unfortunately.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
So since it's only bets, only gambling, D tier.
Better than a good chunk of D tier, yeah?
Better than, like, top D tier. Like,
Yeah, like that's better than Hermit Purple.
Oh, 100%. Like, but he's just a guy.
He is just a guy.
Big.
He is just a gambler. Just a gamble.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fun. I do think you'll guess the name of it very easily. What is this stand's name? For reference, the stand is the ice bird. The actual bird is the stand user.
Is that Super Ultra Chicken, also known as Raw?
No, this is the other Super Ultra Chicken, also known as Horus.
You know what? That's fair. Okay.
The bird's name there is Pet Shop.
That's adorable name.
Yeah, this is Dio's bird.
Oh god, the birds are gonna have terrible powers. Okay. Tell me about this bird.
So it's ice. It is ice power. It is creating ice and throwing that ice around.
Oh, just creating ice?
It creates ice just out of thin air, out of the molecules in the air. And it's also a big ice bird thing that can attack things, but the big thing is it just creates ice anywhere.
It is a bird? How fast does it fly?
I believe it flies at the speed of a falcon, because that's what the stand user is.
We're gonna put this high B tier. The ability to create any element is going to be useful. Ice is a particularly good element to make, just because, like, there's medicinal purposes for ice.
Would you rather have this over the Dream Clown? The 13.
Yes, because this offers a tangible benefit, and there's no real drawback to it.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, but high B tier.
Okay, top of B tier. Oh, okay, this guy. This one does not have a 10-pack. also does not have a 10-pack.
The bird does not have a 10-pack. Why do I feel like the owner of this stand is on a registry somewhere?
So I'll tell you now, this stand's user is the brother to the gambler.
TD. What god or goddess has TD in its name?
The TD is a throwaway. I would not focus on the TD.
Okay, so it's like a god of love or goddess of love. Is this Min?
No, this is Atum. Or as they pronounce on their show, Atom.
Okay.
And its ability is essentially the same as his brother's, the ability to seal souls. But instead of doing it through instead of like putting him in poker chips, he puts him in dolls. But it has an additional ability of it can see the binary of your soul, where every question he asks you, he knows if the answer is yes or no, based on what you think.
So
It basically reads your soul and knows your truth. It's a lie detector for yes and no questions.
this is either low A tier or high B tier. I try to determine whether or not it's better or worse than a bird.
Because of the lie detector?
A lie detector, and does it have the gambling restriction on the soul?
No.
Okay.
But it's also not enforcing it the same way. It's instead pulling it out forcefully.
Oh, in that case, that's
Yeah,
not getting used.
it's not automatic. It's not like, oh, there are now rules in place. It'll steal your soul if you break the rules. It's, I'm gonna make a deal with you, and if you lose, I'm going to use it to rip out your soul.
Yeah, no.
And instead of my brother who keeps them as poker chips, I'm gonna keep them as creepy dolls.
Yeah, no. We none of that matters. None of that matters. We're doing B tier. We are doing below the bird. I am getting this thing a coat, a jacket. If there is like someone that can be a stand user, I'm getting this thing like a trench coat, and it's just gonna hang out with me, and it's gonna tell me whether or not people are lying. I can use this to become like a excellent detective.
Oh, this one's fucking dumb. Okay, so this one doesn't have a god name. And I don't even know how to give you a hint about the name. We're on music stuff now.
We're on music. Okay. Moving away from God. We're in the band name.
Yeah,
Got it.
this is music based, but it's not a thing I know of. This is not a band or song or anything. It is a instrument, I think. And yes, it is a room.
The stand is a room.
It is an illusion room.
It's an illusionary room. This is a didgeridoo.
That's funny. No, this is tenor sax. And
Tell me its power set so we can move on.
it creates an illusory labyrinth. We don't see this guy for very long. He's kind of there for a brief moment. They immediately sniff him out, and that's it. It's over.
It just makes an illusionary labyrinth.
It makes an illusionary labyrinth, and he hides inside of it. And oh, actually, that does bring up something. That brings us back to Magician Red real quick because he reveals he had an ability in this moment that we never knew he had prior.
What's that?
He can detect life with the fire. He can create like a little compass out of fire that can detect life.
Okay, hold on. That let me reevaluate.
That reevaluates Magician Red, but let's place tenor sax first.
So, here's what I'm thinking of tenor sax. You just make haunted houses. You just make like date spots.
Hear me out, though. Dungeons and Dragons again. Only this time there's not the death restriction.
Yeah, D&D. Like this is going to be B tier, just because like you are making experiences.
Better than death?
Better than death. Better than death.
Yeah.
This is B tier. This is the ability to create quasi-real illusions. Is always going to be somewhat fun. So we're going to do B tier.
Now, you had previously put Magician's Red in C tier. Second in C tier, but C tier.
So.
But now you know he can detect life.
The only thing that detecting life I can really see. Does he grant immunity to fire? Like, can he?
Oh yeah, Abdul's completely immune to fire.
Okay. We are going to move him up to lowest point in B tier.
The lowest point in B tier. Understood.
He becomes the perfect firefighter then.
He does become the perfect firefighter because he can just siphon the fire out of the building.
Yes, and if there's people trapped,
he knows, and he can point them out, yeah.
Yep.
So that's not just firefighter, that's also like avalanche search and rescue.
Yeah.
Or like a manhunt situation.
Low B tier, I think everyone else in B tier can do things either more helpful in those situations or things that I would rather have in situations where I am not a firefighter. But if I wanted to become the perfect firefighter, this is guaranteed ways of helping people.
Okay, so this next one, it is technically, there is a music reference, but it's a stand user that has the music reference, and his name turns the stand user into a pun.
Okay.
So this is the stand of Vanilla Ice. What do you think this stand's name is?
Is his name Q?
No.
Okay.
His name is Cream.
Vanilla ice cream. That's not a music pun.
No, I didn't say it made a music pun. I said the stand user was a music thing, being Vanilla Ice, and him turned the name into a pun, just in general.
Okay, so design-wise, I want to say this is probably the coolest design since the iceberg we got.
So let me explain his power real quick, because he was a fucking really cool.
Yeah, he looks cool. Tell me about this man.
His insides are a void. And Vanilla Ice crawls into his mouth to disappear and hide outside of reality. And then he can also eat himself to become a blip of non-existence that disintegrates anything that enters that 0 point field.
So he becomes a black hole.
He becomes a controlled black hole that he can move, but when in black hole form, he can't see. But the stand user can crawl inside and just hang out of the head and then walk around inside the stand.
This is like A tier. This is high A tier.
It's really good in a combat situation. I can't think of a whole lot of other situations other than like demolition.
Waste removal.
Waste removal, you are right.
This guy is the end of pollution. This guy is every time you have social anxiety, you just dip, you leave, and you're in another plane of reality. You need to get away.
You get inside of your stand, and no one else can see your stand, so no one else can see you either. So they just see you disappear.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to become the black hole at that point. You can just get inside your stand and walk away.
Like, hey guys, sorry, this is getting a bit too much for me. I'm gonna have some alone time, and then you just go sleep. You go take like a nap.
The only gross part is you have to get in through the mouth.
Not like anyone else seeing that.
True. Is this better than the shape-shifting goo?
This is 100% better than shape-shifting goo. Shape-shifting goo is a very selfish view up to this point. I think we have found the new top of A tier right here, because this is like both selfish and helpful. Because like obviously there is things you can do to help the world, but also when you're tired of people, you can just sort of go inside. Okay,
so the next two are kind of dumb. They're not real stands, really, anyway. Well, one of them is, but one of them isn't. I'm going to put them together. I'm just going to tell you they don't actually have names in the canon.
Okay, I'm going to give them names then.
Okay, yeah. I would go with music references if I was you.
Okay.
One of them will need me to explain something. They'll both need me to explain something, because they're fucking weird.
Let me see them. Let me see them. I'll give them.
So these are the two.
Okay.
One of them might look familiar to you.
That first one is Guns N' Roses.
That's the one the fandom has kind of accepted as well.
Cool. Yeah, that first one is Guns N' Roses, and the second one is that. That's this purple hermit again.
It's Hermit Purple again, yes. So, stands are a manifestation of fighting spirit.
Okay.
However, if you have very weak spirit, your stand can actually kill you.
The both of these just murder there.
No. Guns N' Roses is on Jotaro Kujo's mother. That is the driving plot point. They have to defeat Dio, or else her stand is going to kill her.
Okay.
Because he developed a stand, and it retroactively appeared throughout the bloodline. Because Dio's head is attached to Jonathan's body, and thus Jonathan Joestar's bloodline is Dio's new bloodline. The second Purple Hermit here is Jonathan's stand, because Dio technically gets two. Dio gets one in the world, and then Jonathan's body gets one that does the exact same thing as Hermit Purple.
Okay. So, Guns N' Roses, I think, obviously gets that too.
Not garbage? Not garbage?
No, it can go in garbage tier.
It's literally killing her.
Actively killing your host is not great. And honestly, realization that stands will kill their wielders if they don't have a great fighting spirit has really made me.
Let me be clear.
Reconsider.
Not specifically fighting spirit, just strong willpower.
Ah, okay.
Because there are some people who are absolute cowards, but they are so, like, tentative or, like, self-locked in their cowardice that it itself becomes a sort of willpower. And then you want to put this one just next to Hermit Purple?
Yeah.
Since it does the exact same thing, but I think he uses his on, like, a crystal ball. Alright, so that is all of Part 3's stands.
Wonderful. I think that's a good place to, like, pause for a moment.
You just want to pause?
Yeah. We've been going for a bit. I think this is, like, a good place for, like, Part 1. We've gone through the first 3.
Oh, you mean, like, end the video. Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone through the first 3, and then we can come back for a later.
No, this is the first one. Stands only appeared in Part 3.
Oh.
Part 1 and 2 have something called Hamon, which is, we're just martial arts, but we're channeling sunlight energy through our bodies. So we can hurt vampires.
Every time I hear about this series...
Jonathan, or Joseph Joestar, Old Man Joseph with Hermit Purple, he was the pro tag of Part 2, and is a side character in Part 3, and he can actually channel his Hamon through his stand. He kind of uses that to, like, wrap it around his stomach to create a Hamon barrier to protect him from Dio, which doesn't work because then Dio just throws knives into him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just say, what the heck, JoJo's?
Don't worry, everything from Part 3 onward is about stands, until we get to Spin, but that hasn't been animated yet.
Okay. So, I think S tier still only consists of boat and car.
I think you will put the next one at S tier.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see it next time. Y'all have a great one.
Alright, absolutely. Catch you next time.